Welcome to Your Healthy Kitchen from YRMC.
Welcome to Your Healthy Kitchen. I'm your host, Rita Carey Rubin. We've been using a lot of different herbs in our kitchen to boost the flavor, color, and nutrients in meals. Although you may not be used to cooking much with herbs like parsley and mint, cilantro may be an herb you know and love. After all, Mexican and Southwestern cooking, cilantro shows up a lot in dishes made with beans, corn, tomatoes, and salsas. However, cilantro is also common in many other cuisines, including Thai, Moroccan, Middle Eastern, Turkish, and Greek dishes. In addition to using cilantro to flavor guacamole and salsas, I like to use this fresh and lemony herb to brighten the flavor of beans and grains, as a colorful addition to soups, and in sauces and vinaigrettes. So here's a simple vinaigrette that's delicious, served with different types of vegetable, grain, or bean salads. It's also wonderful to drizzle on roasted or grilled vegetables or on fish or chicken. So to start our vinaigrette, we are going to use some whole cumin seed that I'll toast to bring the flavor out. So I've got a dry skillet here, heating on medium-high heat. And I'll put a couple of teaspoons of cumin in the skillet. And you just want to cook the cumin, 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds, depending on how hot that pan is. Sometimes a little bit more. And just toast it until you'll start to see the cumin, the color get a little darker, and you actually start to really smell the aroma of the cumin. And then you know it's done. So just keep an eye on it. It can burn really quickly if you turn your back on it for too long. So while our cumin is toasting, we'll get the rest of the ingredients ready for our vinaigrette. So I've got some fresh squeezed orange juice here. It's about a cup. And to that, I'll add a couple of tablespoons of lime juice. You can add more if you like a more limey flavor. A little bit of lime zest, which really makes the flavor pop. And the zest is just the grated outer skin of the lime or whatever citrus fruit you're using. So we use a little of that. We'll add some oil. Got some olive oil here. And some fresh chopped cilantro, about a quarter cup or so. Because it's a dressing, we'll chop the cilantro finely and chop it into small pieces. So it'll be easier to eat that way. And to chop herbs, you simply hold your knife down at the tip, and kind of rock and roll that knife through that pile of cilantro. I'm keeping an eye on my cumin over here, which I think is almost ready because I can start to smell it. So I'll add cilantro to our vinaigrette. Oh, that smells delicious. So our cumin is ready to go. And cumin's a really flavorful spice. So you could start with a little bit less than a couple of teaspoons in your vinaigrette, so you can decide whether or not you want more cumin flavor. So there we go. So simply take that and shake it up. And like I said, this vinaigrette is wonderful on any kind of grilled or roasted vegetable. And I've got some roasted beets here that we'll pour some of our fresh vinaigrette onto. And then we'll top our beets with some walnuts. So you could serve this cold as a salad or warm, with the beets right from the oven. Delicious. And cilantro is sometimes referred to as coriander leaf in recipes. And coriander seed is actually the seed of the cilantro plant. And it tastes a little bit like the leaves of the plant. It has a mild, fruity flavor. And like most herbs and spices, the phytochemicals in coriander have powerful antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory effects on our bodies. And many traditional Mediterranean meals are filled with dishes that pop with the flavors of cilantro, coriander, and lots of other herbs and spices, which is really one of the main reasons why Mediterranean diets are so healthy. Coriander seed is also wonderful in dishes that also feature cilantro. So we're going to use it to make a lentil salad that's just bursting with flavor and nutrition. So lentils come in a variety of sizes and colors and range in flavor from mild and slightly sweet, like these red lentils, to very earthy, as in the brown variety. And lentils are a staple food for people all over the world for good reason. They're easy and economical to eat and grow, and like beans, are packed with antioxidants, fiber, protein, and other nutrients like potassium, iron, and magnesium. So let's make a salad using a different kind of lentil, the green or French variety. And I like using this variety of lentil to make salads because when you cook them, they maintain their shape a little bit better than some of the other types of lentil. And they also have kind of a nice kind of a crunchy texture. So to make our salad, we've just got some cooked lentils here, the cooked green French lentils. And lentils are really easy to cook. They're much easier to cook than dried beans. They take half an hour maybe, and you don't have to soak them overnight. So for these lentils, I did soak them just in some hot water for about a half an hour. Rinse them off, put fresh water on. There's 1 cup lentils to 2 cups water. And brought it to a boil, then turned it down to a simmer, and they cooked about 15 minutes. So to our lentils, I have some chopped red bell pepper for some nice vitamin C and color. I've got some chopped green chili. This is an Anaheim chili, so it's very mild. If you'd like, you could throw in a jalapeno or a serrano or some green bell pepper. We'll also chop up the rest of our cilantro here. And here you could leave the leaves a little bigger than in your vinaigrette. So we've got our nice cilantro. And then the dressing is another simple vinaigrette, just olive oil, some lemon juice, and we're going to use some of our coriander. So this is toasted coriander. I toasted it just like I toasted the cumin. And again, toasting the spices really helps to bring the flavor out. So you could buy ground coriander in the store, which is absolutely fine. But if you really want the flavor to stand out, try getting some whole coriander seed, toast it, and grind it at home. So this is just a coffee grinder that I just use for spices. So we'll grind it up. Be careful not to take the top off too soon, or there's coriander all over the place. So we'll put this coriander in our lemon juice and olive oil. It smells so good. And shake it up. And toss it with our salad. This would actually go really well on those beets. So this is delicious, flavorful food that is really so good for you. And there's just no reason for healthy food to be bland or boring. Quite the opposite. Healthy food can and should burst with flavor and make you want to do a little happy dance when you eat it. So I hope you enjoy these recipes and explore on your own with different ways to incorporate more fresh herbs and spices in your meals. Remember, all of our recipes are available at yrmc.org. Just click on Health Connect and find the link to your healthy kitchen. So until next time, have some fun cooking in your kitchen, and we'll see you soon.